You're no ghost. Hell, you're barely human. No one has ever withstood the axes of the Black Whirlwind before.
Is that right? Why did you attack me?
I'm pretty sure I thought you were a ghost. That, and you looked like you might be able to hold your own for a few moments. Turns out I sold you short. Easy to do when you're as tall as I am. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. Can't imagine why anyone would come here otherwise. You want to talk to Spearcatch's Leaf. He's Lord Yun's man. I'm just the hired mercenary.
I am so very sorry. You must accept my apologies. He is uncontrollable sometimes.
Keep your apologies. That was amazing. Spearcatch's Leaf is no warrior. He doesn't understand the thrill of victory.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the Jade Empire.
Would one of you please explain why I was attacked?
I thought you were a ghost. Wasn't that clear? Ha ha! And people say I'm slow.
Does she look at all like she's dead? No. No mask, not floating, clearly not a ghost. You simply wanted a challenge. You were an idiot. A deadly, drunken idiot.
What's wrong with being deadly? Or drunk? You may be a lead hunter for some lord, but I'm the deadliest mercenary in the world. You do your job and I'll do mine.
Your job is not to fight random people. What earns a mercenary a title like deadliest?
Tales say this man once stormed an entire fortress alone, naked and screaming his defiance into the night.
Ha! Scared the tar out of those border guards. But they botched the story. I was naked screaming and I was dead drunk.
Which part of your naked, drunken, screaming attack works best?
Wouldn't you like to know, Missy? Let's just say it's the only part that matters.
Any others? Are there any stories of your exploit I would know?
There's dozens of them. But if you didn't recognize me right away, you must not have heard them. Now really isn't the time to share them. I'd need about 5 bowls of wine and a soft patch of ground to even get started.
Okay, let's talk to Spearcatch's Leaf.
Yes, I'm Spearcatch's Leaf, Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father, and I had hoped to use it to ask the aid of the Forest Shadow.
Tell me more about this ritual.
I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the key crystals is missing. Without it, we can't even see what these furnaces are supposed to do.
What? We say, tell me about the ritual, and he's like, we got fires and crystals. What? What do you mean? What do you do with the crystals or the fires?
I examined the area when I realized that the crystal was gone, and I stumbled across some strange tracks that lead in the direction of the inn.
Right. What was strange about them?
I don't know. They looked like bare human feet, but the tracks were closely spaced and bore a strange gait, as if a child made them. A deformed child.
That's a lot to discern from some tracks, but okay. I met a man from the inn.
If there are still people there, then whoever took the crystal might be there as well. But just be careful.
The man was attacked and killed by the Forest Shadow. The Forest Shadow, by the way, is a fox with boobs who doesn't wear pants. So if you're a furry, you should be excited. I'm just saying.
You were there to witness it and yet survived. This is very strange indeed. If we can reach her, we can find some answers, though we will have to be careful.
Will a child be able to pry the crystal from the pedestal?
I don't think so. You'd have to be quite strong to pull the crystal loose. It doesn't make any sense to me. But then, what in this place does?
I should go to the inn and find out.
Make your way there. I will stay behind to tend the furnaces. If you need more information, supplies, or even training, you know where to find me.
You've got training? Training?
I have a small stock of supplies, and I can also train you to be more precise and focused in battle. My name is well earned, some tell me. Have a look and tell me what you need. I'm collecting the silver to honor the men we lost to these accursed ghosts.
Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm sure those dead people need a lot of silver. Storm Dragon style, we can't afford. Slick Gem, that's crap. We can't afford any other stuff. That's pretty good though. Chi 15, Focus 3, Health, Chi, Focus, Charm. Although these all have drawbacks, so I don't know if these are actually good. I might want to sell some of my crap. Never mind, let's just go exit. Okay, so first of all, save. Second of all, can I get healed? Do you have a healing fountain back here? You have a focus shrine. What is this? The Dragon of Storms, being an argument on the origins of focus. Minshi, the Dragon of Storms, was a master who lived hundreds of years before the formation of the Jade Empire. Legends of her exploits could fill a library. And while the veracity of such fables must be questioned, all the yarns agree that she formalized the teachings of the Storm Dragon style and brought knowledge of true focus to the martial arts. Debates still rage on the subject, but the evidence is there to support such claims. Take for instance that harmonic combinations initiated by Storm Dragon invariably allow the user to collect his thoughts and steal some of his opponent's focus essence. Such a synergy is hard to dismiss, and when I questioned Jian the Iron Fist, a master of some renown, he replied, "Only a fool denies legends. They always hold a grain of truth." Jian speaks wisely. Would it be so hard to accept that Storm Dragon was developed to make it easier for his adepts to achieve true focus in battle? This author thinks not, right? So the Storm Dragon style lets you take people's focus. So that's the fox, and she does indeed have boobs for some reason. And no pants. We can't play with the bells. Temple Records, a collection of logs, notes, and records maintained by the Yun family up until roughly 15 years ago. One entry catches your eye. My son seems utterly disinterested in the temple, and I worry that he pays no attention to the lessons I try to impart. The key, of course, remain in knowing that the seasons which most affect the forest are summer and winter, and the colors associated with these two seasons. If I'm right and my lessons fly from his head as quickly as they can, then I fear his safety should he attempt the ritual incorrectly. These furnaces are an ancient magic, and ancient magics draw dark attentions. Another note entered a bit later reads, "As I feared my son plays little heat, perhaps I'll install something to remind him. Violet is not our family color, but I hope it can be a potent reminder." Okay, the colors of summer and winter and violet. Summer and winter and violet, and you seriously don't have a healing shrine here? You seriously don't have a healing fountain here? Amazing. Well, should we go back and try and get healed? This is where it came from, pedestal. There's an indentation in the pedestal that looks like it held something until recently. Okay, there's a crystal missing. I mean, there's that stuff there, there's that stuff there. Please tell me there's a healing fountain. That's a monkey, not an enemy. Bones. Money's good. Sign.
Longsword!
Oh
Legendary strike!
crap. I'm gonna die. Stop locking in.
You can't match me!
The homing... You can't block them. You can block the homing attacks, but they're so fast and so close that you... Oh, come on. Like when you're up against the enemy and trying to punch them, the homing attacks are really fast, right? Because they're right in front of you. And the homing attacks look exactly the same as the power attacks, which you can't block. And they're both projectiles. So it's like you can't just see them winding back and start blocking, because it might be the other attack which you can't actually block. I don't know. I suppose there's some skill involved. It's just so tedious. The combat's tedious and not enjoyable. Should we go back and see if we can get healed? Because we have to fight our way through some enemies anyway, right? Would there be a healing fountain where the inn is? Like if I go this way? Let me save here. Maybe I should turn down the difficulty. I don't want to, because I should be able to do this. It's just not it's the same place.
Legendary strike.
The combat is not enjoyable, so I can't decide if I should bother. There's a guy throwing fireballs at me. You. And it's like, when you're low on health, you move more slowly. So basically, the lower health you are, the faster you die, because you can't even dodge as quickly. It's like, yeah, it makes sense that when you're low health you move more slowly, but in terms of gameplay, it makes the game worse, right? It's a game design decision that makes the game worse.
Your end is near.
Oh good, healing. What the? No, I kicked first. What? Like all the combat mechanics, they sound correct if you say them, but they feel bad when you play the game. It's like everything sounds like it makes sense if you just say them. But when you play the game, it's actually not fun. Okay, we need to... Can we...
Your end is near.
We're still not done. Why? You're just spamming enemies now. Just spamming more and more enemies. Why? Spamming enemies. I'm gonna save the level up because I might actually need the healing. Because when you level up, you heal as well. So I'm just gonna save that. In case we don't find a healing shrine anytime soon. Pilgrim's Rest Inn is up there. Okay, it's been burned down. It's been destroyed.
There's something not right. This place feels all wrong. The forest is the
Legendary
same, but
strike.
it's stronger.
Oh, seriously. Oh my god. Homing ranged attacks.
I need healing.
Homing ranged
Focus.
attacks. It's so bad. This combat is so bad. Why would anyone think this is a good idea?
There's something not right.
Legendary
This
strike.
place feels all wrong.
Focus.
The forest is the same, but it's stronger here.
What the? Alright, that still hit me for some reason. Come on. It's so bad. It's so bad. So I'm not even hitting anything.
I will show you.
It's so bad. There you go, I hit him actually. Alright, wow. The combat is so bad. Gem of the Gentle Mind. More junk. Like if they just... What if they had like half the combat? Lord Monk Gem, more crap. What if it's the same game but there's only like half as much combat? Maybe I should turn the difficulty down. You know what, I'm gonna turn the difficulty down. Because it's not fun. Because it's not fun. Alright, save the game. And I'm gonna level up to get more stats. 12 points? I guess I should level this up because apparently I need it. Speed, damage. Alright, accept. Exit. Well, we just saw it. It was behind the tree. Of course it's not there, but it's like, why would you show us that if we can't find it? Oh, the people are still enjoying themselves. Alright, well the inn is pretty busted, but the people are having a good time here.